The Grandmaster Dr. Powell used to say, pick a weapon. He didn't mean just come up here and pick it up. That's not going to war. Mm. Sometimes you see rollouts in terms of being thrown or as a technique. But also, you just can't casually pick up any kind of weapon. You casually, with a knife, gun, stick, or anything, harness, whatever, it doesn't matter. Then you'll get hurt. You get hurt very, very, very easily. All right? All right, come on. Drop. 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 Somebody's going to pick it up. The old people wear long johns. I don't know if you know the word long john, right? They'll call them thermals today, right? Thermals now,
yeah. You mean long draws. You mean long draws. Long draws.
I got them and they don't even come out the drawer. I don't wear them. I can't wear them. I just try to dance.
This part right here, if I can do it, is just an introduction of what I really want to do because it's a little rusty right. Come on, look at this. Come. Okay. Let me show you slow. I'm here. Right? As I come around, I switch hands. Come across, cutting, up, and down, up, down. It's going. See it? Anybody got a question? That's it. So it's not. Now we're both even. We're knife to knife. Now I couldn't do these things unless I had a weapon. However, what's going on first? What's up, man? Now I have no weapon. All right. Now, back to the movie. I don't know if it's still out. And I only saw the last year just came out. It's easy. So the man is coming like this. And he's running. What you got to remember, X-Block, course block, timing is not going to work. And the reason why I say that is because he's dealing in a different time. If a person is in motion, you're stationary, you're a dead man. No matter how proficient you may be in any art, I don't care what your dexterity is, as far as that weapon is concerned, you're a dead man. So when he goes in motion, I goes in motion. But how? A lot of times you see, we've been all across the country now, and you see people do all this stuff. That's good, but you're stationary. But if a man goes in motion, you're in trouble, right? Because you got to beat his time and keep going, right? What you don't see is that he's proficient in rolling out. However, the average person would have stood there. He stayed there. I would have broke both his legs. I would have killed him. All right, second one. That's part of Ali's shuffle. That's part of Ali's shuffle. Right? I'm dislocating his leg. There's two ways to do it. They'll show you, right? Let me just show one more. So when he goes in motion, you go in motion. And what I'm saying is that if you don't have a weapon, you face your death. Face your death. Face your death. You're dead anyway. That's lethal. So therefore, if you stay here and try to block that, you're going to get killed. Like this is the last one I showed. And my two rookies, they will try to show all five of them. Okay? And they'll go into a more descriptive detail than what I've done. Okay? Come. What I've done is that I'm here like this. and cross over leg, and that's it. Shit, come on. So watch the 5 techniques. Number 1. Okay. 1. Number 1. He does it, he takes it over, didn't he? He's taking, he broke his leg. So if you come like this, the only self-preservation or salvation that he has is to go into him but drop. Right? One more time, number 1. Good, good. Now, that's long distance. Cut the ring, cut it off. Make it shorter than what it is. Same thing. Make it short. It doesn't matter. So before, come in. Okay, he was back here. Does it still work? If he's closer, yes it does. Watch. That's number 2. Number 1. Come in. Number 1.
Good.
Number 1. He touched his leg. He dislocated your leg. No matter how proficient your weapon, the weapon doesn't break whatever because the tensile strength of the steel, which is good. But your leg doesn't have that same kind of tensile strength. Meaning that when they build a bridge, they build it to tensile strength. Knowing how many cars can go across that bridge, knowing how many years it will last before it cracks or breaks. The tensile strength you left is dislocation. You touched it. All right, let's see. Let's see if you see the same thing. Close range. Number 1. Flying rollout is essential. If he had stayed in the stationary point while he's rolling, he's gone. He's gone personally, regardless of the weapon he has in his hand. Number 2, how he shall do an A and B. The good weapon is out here, out of harm's way. Cut his throat, move out. Same thing. Here. Same thing. Finish up technique 2. Good. Number 3. Just drag his tail. Don't do drag his tail. Okay. Here we go. Break his arm. Break his arm. Roll out. Let's see it. Let's see it. Drag his tail. Let's drag his tail.
Yes, sir.
You're not doing that. Watch that knife. Nice to the groin area. Good choke.
Yes, sir.
Number 4.
Sir.
You watch him cut his throat on one of those turns. Let's turn into cut his throat. Let me see it. Come on, see it. Breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Okay. Number 5. Tell everybody what number 5 is.
5 is facing death.
You got away with that. That was a casual kick. Come on.
Good.
If you're at a point of no return where you can't go down to any kind of round technique or such, you got to face your death. Stay there. Don't run. You're gonna die anyway. Just take him out. Do him. You know, face your death. Well, he got a weapon. The time you say he got a weapon, you could have kicked him in the solar plexus. abdomen or groin. And in so doing, therefore, it could have saved your life. But if you contemplate and think about it and ponder it, you're a dead man. So keep those things in mind. Anybody want to try to roll out something like that? Anybody?
Pernell wants to roll out.
Anybody want to?
You're gonna come roll out after me.
Anybody? It doesn't matter.
Roll out.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, roll out.
No, let's go.
Wow.
I prefer.
Let me see.
No,
I said he gonna do it. Just try something
No, but
else.
see, he wasn't here. But we talking about body roll.
What do you mean?
So you don't know. So just stay out.
Which one?
Now you don't know this one.
I see.
Show me the first.
Which one?
The best to do is
Show me, Professor. Show me.
show him the body roll. Do number one. Do number one. Watch Assad. I mean Shakir.
Not that leg.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, his roll.
Showed y'all that before.
When the weapon's coming at you. So you already did. You said, you want to try it?
I'll try.
Right.
I'm not.
You
So you gotta
know,
work on Monday?
face
Well, you told me up after.
face your death. So keep your knife.
No. You not diving. Let Pernell see it again.
No, he might help. If you die low, he might break your shoulder.
No, let Pernell see it again so he know exactly what he gotta do.
Switch. Watch.
Watch.
Pernell, move to the side, please. Down. Go down. Down, bro.
That job?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah. You want to try it? No, all I'm saying, we don't want to be the late Pernell. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, like it's fair.
yeah, kill him. Stop. Stop.
You gotta roll through it.
I can only roll out.
No, see, that's the end of talking. Matter of fact, when you say I can only roll out, you're dead. You won't be able to talk. You're a dead man. Try one more time.
You gotta cut my ring off.
I gotta cut your ring.
I'm in.
You
Trying to
dead.
sweep. You trying to sweep. Stay this rolling.
Roll.
So like a log roll.
Yeah, just a log. Okay, just like.
Yeah. Except you see how you went straight across? Do it more on the diagonal.
See, it's the wheel. It's the wheel to make the tire. And your wheel got a flat in it. Your wheel would never come in. Your wheel would never come in.
Come on, kid, you got this.
Oh, okay.
You got this, G.
Okay.
I know I ain't got it.
Get to him.
All right, Pernell.
Stay up and kill him. Watch for now. Stay up. Don't roll. Stay up. No. Run it. Dead. Okay. Stay right in the spine. One more time for now. He's running fast. When he goes in motion, you go in motion.
Stop.
Dead. Can't fight tonight.
Yeah, of course not.
No, like I said at the beginning of the class, is that if you have two practitioners who both have weapons, they're egalitarian. They're both equal. However, if one loses a weapon or doesn't have a weapon, it's not even. The man who has a weapon, 99% of the time, has the advantage. However, what do? Say your prayers, or you say call your mommy. Right? So therefore, what happened? You got to find a resolution to the problem. And this is sometimes we become, how can I say it? We become cocky, and doing the coddles back and forth against each other, which is good. But what happens when one person doesn't have a weapon? What do? What is the answer? There's always an answer. One answer is death. See? The other answer is when he goes in motion, you go in motion. Does anyone have any questions? Because I came here just to show this, as well as to pass it on. Now, there's a lot of things in Sanukas, but how you don't talk about. They don't show. Moses was not my, Kareem was my teacher too, but I don't bring him up. However, I have Mr. Alan Lee was my teacher. There are other people who are great, all great. However, there was a missing link, or in the martial art. Moses Powell didn't get people to after they became black belts, and somehow they thought about somehow there's something missing in my martial art, and the missing link was Moses Powell. But the other time, if you travel around the country and you see people from Sanukas, when they're doing something, they keep doing the same old thing. And that's not proficient. What I mean is that how do you advance other people who come to your seminar, who pay their money, and they try to get more stuff, and you keep saying, you keep showing the same old. You're stagnated, right? And you know what she says? Is that all there is? That's what she says. That's all there is? All right, she said sarcastically, right? Then you said, well, you said Yami, right? So that's mean you ain't gonna get nothing. So that's right? So what happened? When people come to you, they come to you for a reason. And so doing, teach to them. It's like a child saying, oh, hold up, say, Daddy, teach me. It's up to you to teach them. If you don't teach them the right way and stuff, they'll never pick it up. And the thing about it, the teacher has to be most patient. What hanging the balance between these two are brown belts. At first, they were frustrated when I first taught it, right? I mean, really frustrated, like they can't get a girl. However, that's how bad it was, right? However, then it was contingent upon them getting their black belts. I didn't tell them that. They would never get their black belts. They couldn't do the things I showed them. But they have become proficient. So therefore, repetition and going over things is very important. I don't mean to be a talker, but what I'm saying is that in reference to teach somebody, teaching them where they get understanding, where they become proficient, where they don't say, like, put the hand like this. You're still dead. You come like this, you're dead. Even if you try something, you're going to get stabbed in the heart. Your timing and rhythm is going to be off. So, you know, like, I'll tell you mathematically how it is. If Bernal has a knife, and he's going to sear, if he's making 3 feet per second, or square second, right? He has to travel 4.5 to race that 3 seconds, which will narrow him down to 1.5. So sometimes it's good to have a blackboard to show things and tell things mathematically, not only as a practitioner or theoretical, but show them mathematically in terms of time or in terms of physics. By doing that, what that does, it makes this man better as far as his life is concerned. This is the man with the knife. So what happened? He cut you off. He has to be faster than you. Yeah. So you can travel at 3 feet per second. He has to travel 4.5. So mathematically, we say these things are not relevant. It is relevant. So sometimes in your proficiency or dexterity of the martial art, break it down to mathematically. Sometimes people can't visualize what you're saying, but maybe this person is proficient in math from a physical point or physics. So therefore, if he's that kind of proficient, what you have to do is break it down where he does get understanding. And don't be frustrated with him. If he can't count, there's 1 + 2. Break it down to him. Find another way, another method. As long as he gets it, that's the purpose. And anybody else want to try, man with heart. The brother came out, anybody comes out as a brother with heart. And like, because I don't want to hold class up, because I know your name comes to me, okay? What's your name, brother? Sean. This is a brother with heart. All right, Sean, we're doing first. First of all, show him body roll. Show him body.
All right, so yeah, how when I was doing that first, he was also coming here. All right, roll this way.
Your name should be Molasses.
And Shakir wanted to told him to cut the ring off, right? So what he meant by that, instead of rolling this way, he wants you to more so roll on a diagonal and then straighten your body up. See how I close the distance a little bit faster? So that's the idea when you want to do it.
All right.
This is no time. This is not time for being macho. Macho will get you killed. Huh? Macho will just punk out. This is the time. Listen. As long as you're alive, self-preservation. If you punk out, you're okay. You can go home next day. If you stay there and try to deal with him in the confrontation, you're a dead man. Sure. Not bad. This decision, not bad. One more time. Not bad. You remind me of Capoeira. One more time. See what happened? You still live to see another day. So last time we seen the movies, this is why they got so many sequels to Scream and all that stuff, man. Yeah. But nobody rolled out. Somewhere in the movie, somebody said, and he got a revolver. Where did he get the revolver? I don't know, right? He's a police officer, a former police officer, right? And so, you got to go back and shoot him in the head, right? And Scream came back and killed the same guy who had a gun. Yeah, had a gun. So sometimes, wherever you see something, we need to work on that. Or add to your system. If you don't add to your system, you're finite. You want to be infinite. Infinite is no ending, right? Little kids sing a song, this is a song that never ends. So what happened? You got to be a person who learns martial art that never ends. It's ongoing. I've been in martial arts since 1967. I'm still here, by the blessing of God. And I have not given up on martial art. And I did it all. There's only two kicks I could do, a tornado kick, and then there's one kick I can't think of it right now, but that's one that was from Kung Fu. Your martial art cannot be finite. Don't be still. One more time, brother. Come on. Brother with heart. See, brother. Brother. See, you're right. See, when you catch him, that's it. He's not going to come back. Anybody else want to know? This is not a challenge thing, because I want to watch the class. Another brother with heart. Good. All right, come on. Let's share out. Let's take the time. That's all it's all about.
I'm sending that quarter link.
All right, stop. First mistake, why would you touch your nose? See, that's telling you trying to look your courage of your heart. So you got to watch the things. Certain things you can't do. Same thing if you have a knife in your hand, you don't do like this. Then it's sweat. Because that's a distraction to yourself. And a distraction to yourself minus your time where you're not proficient, where you're going to get killed. You too much time just to like this. Okay, but it's 1/10 of a second. Okay? So come on. Not bad, but go straight. Not too bad. See? That's good. One more time. Now see, now a regular person would not be able to do a flying roll up. A lot of times when you see the Kung Fu movies, this is what people don't realize. Well, I can't do that, right? And the reason why you can't do what they do in the Kung Fu movie has to do with one thing. Most of the people in the old film that you saw doing Kung Fu were acrobats. That's not an acrobat right there. In reality, 99% of people will not be able to roll somebody when they come out like that. 99% of people, right? So therefore, that's what happened. One more time. His salvation is to roll out, fly and roll out, right? Well, I said, well, that's for jiu-jitsu, judo, whatever, aikido. However, that may be. But if it's a technique that can save your life, what difference does it matter where it comes from? If somebody showed you a technique that can save your life, I can't use that because that's not Korean. That's true. Well, this is America. Only style we know is American style. So don't worry about that. And sometimes we may have more flavor than other people. So like you want a little lemon in your Kool-Aid. All right, that's okay. Okay, it's still Kool-Aid. Okay, so therefore, what happened? Drink the Kool-Aid. One more time. Not bad. But see, if they have a gunfire or something, this This probably can work against somebody pulling a knife or a gun. The same technique. The same technique. If he's drawing his gun, this here, maybe if he's ready to draw the gun or a razor, if he goes down and he's going to switch like this probably can save your life too. So what I'm saying is that don't always be upright fighting. But we have become programmed. Everything's upright. Right? And look at racing them. Racing them does everything to get you on the ground. Right? So, not to bring them up, right? But what I'm saying is that there's other than racing, right? You can catch a racing man with a knife before you go down, he's a dead man too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what system, right? The proficiency that you have, be able to pass it on. And what frustrates me by going for the help, when we go across the country and stuff, I keep seeing the same old. The zombie, please show something different. Show the diversity of all things that came out of slippers. Or maybe you didn't get it. If you didn't get to stand aside, let someone else teach you. Chiefs, thank you very much. How you feeling? All right. Anybody else? Because that's the last person. That's what anybody. Let's put a brother on. Anybody?
I want Eric.
Eric, say out this fist. No, my question is this. When have you ever seen a cameraman come in front of the camera? Think about it. I would fight you if I'm behind the camera. I would fight you if I'm like you just stay to the ground and you had a brief slowness in your movement.
Okay.
Hug the ground. You're more like a switch. You're more like a switch. You're small sweeping.
You gotta hit me with your abdomen. You aiming with your
and continue to throw it. But the only thing you didn't see what he did wrong. He couldn't make his mind up which way to go. I don't need instant replay. You couldn't make your mind up, right? You gotta know which way you're going. Your mind gotta be there, not to be in harm's way. One more time. Right. Only thing I worry about is speed. You gotta really roll. This is not normal for a body to roll like that without a wheel or a tire, right? So roll, keep going, and keep going until you break his legs, right? Not bad. You died down. Not bad. But you on the ground, you got to be careful because there's concrete out there. Okay. Which is good. Right? Continue roll regardless of whether you do it or not.
Okay.
Keep rolling.
Okay.
I like your movement. Breathe through your nose, not your mouth. One more time. One thing you did wrong, you like fire, put your Superman. So if I didn't see blue like karate on there, I thought it's fire. Hey man, you can't do it. All you need is a fake. All right, that's not what we're doing. Hug in, roll. It's your protection. Okay. See, man? Yeah. See? Don't do that.
Oh, you don't aim at me with your legs. You aim at me with your upper body.
Torso. Okay.
Yeah, with your torso. That's a little bit.
One more time, please.
Stop when you go. Get aim.
So you stop. You stop right in front of the death.
Okay.
Okay.
You broke your wrist. Both your wrists.
You fall in straight across. Fall more diagonal.
Okay.
You
broke your arm. You broke your arm with your wrist. Last one.
Go the same way. You was going that
way.
Just instead of stretching out this way, stretch out a little this way.
Okay.
Then straighten out. Yeah, that's better.
Before he went down like this. That's baseball. He get killed like that. Dominic, anybody else? Anybody else? I'm turning the pass over. Is this boring to anybody?
No, not at all.
Huh?
Not at all. Not at all.
He never gets on
Let's see.
Let's show one more.
No. Yeah, we'll put out the window. That's your jump. 2 punches. Yeah, come. The last part is not the movement. That's not the movement. It's the footing. It's the punches. Here. We here?
Oh, okay. All right, sir. Aren't you supposed to be tapping? Or else, professors don't know. We just keep going. Oh, you don't feel it.
Let me show you something about the goose neck.
I don't think he felt it.
If I come in here with the goose neck, this is a hip though, that's a goshi. I'm away from his body, from here.
If he don't go,
You never, nobody, you ever seen gooseneck throw? I'll pay $500. Anybody?
he said what?
$500 for the gooseneck throw. Right? I'm breaking his arm at the same time. This right here, this alone. That's it. That's it. I step away from him. A lot of times you may see him go like this. That's a hip throw. I'm not doing it. That's it. You serious?
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't mean the whole class. I didn't mean to stop you.
I never called him. Actually, I did like
That's something a lot more. Yes, that's a lot more.
Now, I was a filibuster. Now I'll give class back to Howard.
The class goes to Daytona.
You right here.
I was locked in the ring too. A lot better.
All right, Skeet, we good. They'll come to my house and I'll bring it to you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's sure.
Yes,
everybody know that. I know. Oh, okay. So he's talking about a 1-2 punch combination, but you're just gonna do like the drill that shows you, because if he throws a right hand, you just slip him. Right?
Yes, sir.
So if he throws it and you have a disadvantage because your body's facing the opposite way, if he throws it, you just step.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you step and you capture the hand, then this is your fire right on top. So here, he throws it, and that's your fire. And then,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? But the drill is right side, left, right. So now you have the footwork, which is linear, straight line, in and out, right? But when I pull back, it's to take off. It's not necessarily to take it. And also it lessens the blow, because if he punches, if I go here, it's not as devastating as if I'm standing here and he hits me. Then I'm in trouble. So as soon as he throws it, and I'm in. So the movement is just in and out initially. It's in and out. In the drill, it's this side, the left comes here, he parries. This side, the right hand comes. If we say one hand, it's the left hand that keeps his hand secure. The same thing applies if it's square. Now if you notice I'm stepping circular, right? Then I have circular here. Again, that's that movement. So you circular around. He goes up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Move. So again, here, here. Then you have here. Now you have foot trapping. So if I go on foot trapping here,
Yes, sir.
take this, twist it, fold it. Now you're inside here. Then he goes it, foot trap. Come in, just like your stick. Take the stick, put it inside the leg like you did with the ball.
Yes, sir.
Hit it with your shoulder here. Take the foot, just turn it. Once you turn it, you secure it. In. This way, whatever you want to do to him.
Yes, sir.
But the drill is called poly pass or contrivance, recontrivance, counter, recount. So again, it's just this, this. And of course, there are nuances inside of it so that you can get other counterattacks off. So you can hack and then damage him here. So when he throws a punch, you hack. He throws a punch, hit, then you hit.
Yes, sir.
So initially, you hack right into the elbow here, hack here, hit the elbow, come through. If you have a blade, it's the same. So it goes here,
Yes, sir.
here, across the jugular, straight through. If you punch and you have the blade this way, it doesn't see it, it's concealed. So you cut up. And when you cut up, cut it right across here. From here, this opens. Now you're here, liver cut right here. Or going.
Sir.
Not again, same. Okay? And now if you use the ground technique here, see, you start running here.
Sir.
So I don't know if you guys want to try just the poly pass part. Good, what's up?
As you throw
I mean, earlier in the year.
All right, I'm inside here, so we'll get to the front of the store.
So maybe.
See, I know you know how to do it.
Poly pass.
How's it going?
I feel so good to when you use the second part of it. Yes, sir. Okay.
Stand. Remember, once he coming at you, he's never going to stand straight square.
Yeah, big difference. Yeah.
See how I'm turning sideways? That's why you're saying that you come up. Then you go. So you're trying to throw square, you're throwing just long arm. So what you want to do is you probably got to find this way.
Oh, yeah, go down. Oh, you got called.
I just kept the left.
I know, right?
Now you staying square.
Yeah.
So, see to the step, I kind of had to lean back because I'm already square. So remember, I'm coming, you already.
Exactly.
So same thing.
You're doing.
See now, look, I need to remove. See, remember, don't. So you're in the back, don't start standing because I'm trying to poly pass.
Hold on, like
Now I push here, now I can't. Don't really do. I took my shoulders past my hips, nobody is here. Now we got a bigger problem. So now we got to come on and have a better technique. When we stand square, he just took me out.
I mean, that works too.
See what I'm saying? Now if you did this, right there.
Right?
Boy, I'm so used to moving with it. So if you anything, at least stand this way so you can. You take it slow. Don't get here, because then you're trying to. You see, then you're trying to compensate. You're trying to get too close. You feel like you're trying to. You have no boots. So just shift your feet just a little bit. That's all. Just rock with it. That's all you're doing. Like I said, to come back up this. That way you can come forward. That's all you got to do. I can remember, right? Okay, so you come here.
Which one do I hit?
So you come straight. So it's gonna be cross your body. Check it. So if you're thrown with your right, just have your left step back.
Right and right.
So just make sure you arch your foot like this. Just so
Right.
get off. Then you gotta
Go through and the first right. Downstairs.
This hand first. Now this hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, you gotta find the other hand. Remember, you're on the opposite side. Whether or not they
You can get the drills in?
well, not they just do what you want.
That's
So
So if I can,
some of us do that like
it's gonna be that. So you're gonna knock it down. Alright, don't forget. And then it's gonna be this whole so punch him. 1, 2. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Cross your body. This is gonna tap that, right? This is gonna come up, then I'm gonna punch with this one.
Right. So technically, it's a 4 count. See how he's counting? On the 4th one, you fire. So it's just 1, 2.
But just make sure it's gonna be you're going across your body when you're doing it. So it's
Go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. See, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm firing on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
you know heaven
4.
with your sticks. How we do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same thing. It's next. So just when this hand is out, this other one's gotta come right. And then when that hand is out, this other one's gotta come in. And then that's when it comes back. It's the same thing.
You're constantly doing it. Constantly. So you go to 1, 2, 3. You're firing on 4.
Yeah.
And then
Passing.
go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you go. Look.
So here,
That was 1. That's 1 forward.
I stay with the
Bro.
This one, I stay. Now I go to the left.
But you get the drill 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then you learn. You won't times it's 1. That's all 1. But the drill 4. What in reality, I'm not gonna come here and see. I know the second hand coming. But to my touching, he firing this. But for our drill, we just it's used to 1, 2, 3. You're firing on 4. Now in reality, look. I'm not. There's no goddamn books saying you wait the fuck. I'm gonna let him throw the 1, 2. No, there ain't no book. So we practice the drill so you used to firing. Then your mind carry.
This hand.
Throw Sean.
When you switch, this hand.
Carry this way. Over top. So body shot. It's like touching my shoulder. Look at this side. Boom. That's how that goes. Go that hand again. Look, came outside. Boom. Come back. So it depends on how you see it. But then again, show up. It's all in the foot. Hand 2 count. So if he say ounces on your head, he's saying brush. I'm saying ounces to your cell phone. So I got for the drill now. 1, 2, 3. Remember on 4, 5. See how you move it?
I'll try it.
See how we just move really fast. I'll take off, Sean. Come back at you. Boom, see? That's the purpose in this. Then you take it off. With the drill, you just going slow, so you used to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you learn, you see. 1. I came both. Over 2. So you're not going to go to 4, but the drill, but you still the 4th count. And you see, oh shit, boom. Cut it down. Cut it down. That's all it is. He got your salt. But don't stand. Shift your feet just a little bit. Remember, you want to. Yeah, because I was trying to squeeze. I feel it there. You fly. Come down. Because I don't know. I got that. You got it, right? Switch swords. This happened today, right now. That's fucking me up. It's too much work. And I don't even know. What I did. Making sure that that's there you go. So I don't even know what I did. Because it's coming. It's coming. I'm sorry. It's coming. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got it. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Try staggering off just a little. So what's your down? What's your dominant? All right. Just put your right foot back. Yeah. It's just easy to put it back on. Right. Now, no, he's gonna punch at you.
Right? Right? Because you know
Or
It was my footwork, man. So you gotta do that.
How do we get the one out? You gotta step it out.
an angle.
Yeah, but how? Because I gotta pull that hand. You have to carry his hand first, too far away. You know what? You see how I'm running? So when I wear this one,
It's like
not in the edge, but that's a very
just keep it there. This way, back to this way. Here, then you go. Now I'm right. Then you carry it, catch it with this one. Right? That's the same thing. You have to catch it with this one. Step here. And then you come in. Now you carry up. Back. Okay. All right, again. Yeah. Then you go back. Right. Then you carry back and go back. You got that one. Yeah. She here.
No, you're getting it.
Come back. No, you come back. Give me that one.
You can punch the shoe.
Well,
Don't grab. Just knock it down.
See what happens? Because once he throws it, if you get boom, right off of that.
You can't get that.
But if you throw it and we do it that way,
Move out the way.
so one is
So
the other one
the
is,
same thing.
you see,
Oh, so after I step off, first one I step up here.
Yeah.
Second one I step off, I set up, and you come
there
back.
you go.
Your line going this way.
Right. Then I go here.
So if you look at what we're doing, it's right off of, it's off of the triangle.
left side again.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the left side.
That's what I'm having issue.
You back off.
Yeah, you back off.
That's it. Then
So
you shoot.
Professor,
So you're shooting this way.
you got like, With the system, right? What they did was, it's like 13 different variants of pinch oxalate in it. And then it's different regions and parts of the jungle area and the Visayan area and Mindanao, where they have the mixture of the salat, because the Filipinos are also Indonesian, basically the Malay race, or the Negro race. When you go over there, you see signs that say all that. So that means basically you're darker people. But a lot of the systems have different ways to execute footwork, and in some dialects they call it rampas, which is foot movement. So off of the movement that we're doing, it's a parry. So I'm going to be doing, if you look and see, you'll see the forward triangle off of the movement. But initially it's just one line, because you can only use one line at a time. Right? So when he punches, that's the first line you use it. When I switch, I'm here. So that's this. That's me switching here and then shooting off of this line. So it's the forward triangle, and again, you said something that was very important. Reps.
Same thing.
Reps. So you got to do this over and over, learning how to move in and out, or back, or shuffle. Then you have the reverse, where you do this way.
Right.
So if he punches, that's you shoot the angle here. Now if you parry it, you shoot off of that line, and you shoot the elbow, that's off of that reverse triangle.
That's right.
So if he punches again, and I slide inside, that's me coming off of that line. But when they say it's kind of basic, this is like the starting point, because it goes into like 4-stepping, which a lot of systems call side-stepping. So when he punches, you side-stepping. 4-stepping also, when he punches, you see you stepping around.
That's right.
So if you use it in a drill form, it's like this. See, when you're stepping around.
Yes, sir.
So you're stepping around off of the 4-step. Then you have, when it goes into Tita Kaling, which is a dance, you take the long step. So the reason why it has that rhythm is because when he punches, if I'm here, you see there's a shuffle. Or if he swings a hook, see there's a shuffle. So the Tita Kaling is from that. So the systems that we learn, all that shit is put into one thing. So you execute that again off of the weapon. Yeah. So if Dan throws it, again, sidestep. Sidestep doesn't necessarily have to be like this or like this, but sidestep will be here. So here I'm critiquing, and it's off of the body movement. So when he throws it, it's just here, and then I hit. See? All in one motion. Like you said, when you did the roll, you prep, then you roll. At the time you prep, you're dead. So you have no time to think. The movement has to be unconscious. The body has to react without thought. So when he throws it, all I know is danger. Danger. So on the movement, I'm just stepping out, and it's here. If it's a blade, it's going to split him right open. If it's a stick, it's going to destroy his elbow. Sure. And that's all I want, because the weapon is the only thing that can hurt me. I'm not worried about his other hand because I have a weapon.
Yes, sir.
And like you said, if we have weapons, it's the equalizer. So if you use the weapon against a weapon, equalizer. How about if you don't have it? It's an extension. So if he throws it, you see here, right into a disarm here. If not, lock. Okay, like this. See?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Done. See? Whatever you decide you want to take them and do it from there, you can. But it's just an extension. So a lot of people say, oh, you don't walk around with sticks, but it's very helpful. I drive around and I have them in my truck all the time.
Yes, sir.
I got these in my truck, I got a sword in my truck, and I got about 3 or 4 blades. if guys ride around in their cars with guns, why can't I ride around with this stuff?
Equalize.
So,
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't realize that what happens in the whole concept of the theory of the thing. See, a lot of this stuff, this is stuff that these grandmasters in the Philippines actually did. This is not something that was just put together. They've actually killed people, bladed and stick with their ironwood stick. They've actually broken people up. You know, like even when Al, you know, was teaching us to keep when somebody's attacking you with that Picao attack, you know, I was taught the same way he taught us it. But in reality, when this person gonna come stab you, this is how he stab you. He don't want nobody to see. He gonna be right here doing it. This is your attack.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? And now you be in a situation where you can't move out the way. You can't duck on this person because he's gonna come down and he's gonna rape you. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to tell us, see, this is a piece of metal. With this piece of metal, I'm the shark of the ocean.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, all of us. When I study and learn, I learn everything coming from the distance. But somebody, they don't want nobody to see what's going on. They're gonna attack you from right here. This is your attack. This is your pick out attack. You have to, like Tony said. That's why I may not know exactly what I'm doing. But one thing that is hidden in the whole concept of the footwork was hidden is the repositioning. Everything's about the repositioning himself. Because even he has a club and he's coming down. Come down, sir. He has a club. Come down. This is easy. I don't have to worry about what's going in. I just want to check the elbow. I want to check the triangle. So if he's coming in, I just want to come in here. Now I can come this way. Now I'm gonna take it. That's my point. Yep. I'm gonna take it out of his hand.
Yes, sir.
Even if I was like kind of too late and he's coming down gently, I'll come right in on him.
Yes.
Right in. Take him right here. Look around. I'm taking him right here and taking him right down. Look. And now we'll make sure he can't do anything to me. Now I'm gonna still neutralize him. You see my point?
Yes. Sir.
Quick.
Yes, sir.
Because like I said, like Skeet and a lot of brothers who train with us, they didn't train in the dojo. His train was in Northern Prison.
I was in the prison.
And he actually fought.
Most of my inmates, you don't mind me interjecting?
Let's keep.
Hey, hold on, let me see that light real quick. For me,
You want to use mine?
I've been in Northern 29 years. So I'm about to retire in about 12
You don't want your
Wow.
stinky.
I got 29 years of being in prison. I ain't a lot of you brothers, I'm not institutionalized. You got shooting every now and then. I'm a little institutionalized. So for me, like we get inmates, like you said, pick out. Well, you know they come up, they don't got bleed. No, you hit me, I ain't worried about that. Boom, I'm hit. I have my inmates. So for us, when you come and pick out, I gotta go. Get my horn. Now it's what we gonna do.
Right.
Because doing this, come in, doing this. If I ain't cut, he's throwing the second hand.
That's right.
Most of my inmates, his size. I got guys, like 80 guys, about 60 of them doing life.
They got to lose.
They gonna lose. I got one guy, he been down since he was 17 years of age. He's 65 now.
Oh, man.
18 years of age. So I said, man, did you get any pussy in the prom? He said, I was on my way to my prom when they picked me up and got arrested.
Oh, wow. Listen.
I got a guy who ain't never even seen a phone. Last time he was on the phone was 5 cents. So most of y'all, the phone booth back then was 5 cents. This guy said he been on the phone 5 cents. You can't even find a phone booth in Mill. Or you get guys that want to stab, or so they come. Well, let's just get out the way. We got to get out the way. But you get inmate prisons, look at these guys, how you see the movies, they grabbing, and they worried about fighting this and getting hit here.
That's right.
I don't give a fuck about this. I mean, like I told you, he grabbing, he gonna stab right here at the end. We're gonna change all of this. I'm not in it. They don't kill him, I'm in it. Because for me in the prison, I had to deal with him for about 30 seconds, 45. His bunkie coming.
Yes, sir.
Now, if he gang related, I got 5 of y'all.
And Skeet.
So I got it. Too many fights. I'm being sued now behind that. But it's too many fights.
Right.
But you the guy who wants to slice. You know what I'm saying? I got to end it. Where your bunkie, where the mates, who's coming. It's always multiple opponents. Never I'm looking at just one individual.
Right.
I know I'm getting jumps.
No doubt.
We had a girl, she got beat to death like 4 or 5 days ago. And she sister for no reason.
Wow.
And she told him no, he didn't like it. He just beat her like she was a dude on the street.
Oh, man.
And he doing 15, he's like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. They're gonna give me 5 more years. Like, why would you do that? She got family to feed. And that's your, but you want somebody to have pity on you. But you got to pick on the system.
Wow.
So it's, so like you were saying, so now, you know, stab it again. It's always move out the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got, I don't play, sir. In the jail, I'm trying to hurt you. 'Cause I already know when I get to him, this monkey coming, and if he crit, I got 5 more guys. If he blood, 5 more guys. If he get to 6 more guys. He Latin King, 6 more guys.
Yes, sir.
And then and the thing is, and if you are being attacked against a person and you are unarmed and he does have a blade, then what you do is you make sure you put something in between you and that blade. If I have my sneaker and he's coming, I won't maybe put it on my arm, but if I got my sneaker, I put my sneaker off,
That's right.
he's coming to stab, now my sneaker
That's right.
is, or my water bottle, or my umbrella is between me and that blade.
That's right.
So I can stop it. Because the guy's coming, he's coming like this, he wants to come down and rake you again. He's gonna rake you and just like stab. I sent everybody a video. Remember that video I sent you?
Yeah.
The guy sitting in the chair, he came in there, he went right at the girl behind her, and he just stabbed her just like this.
He was going like this.
My wife was saying, what would you do if that happened, you was behind the desk, and the guy came at you like this? What would you do? I said, the first one would have been hacked, and I never would have saw his left hand. Because his head would have been on. I saw his head. You see it, Tone? With Tone? Okay. His head would have been on that. Would have been on that. Would have been on that. You saw it, Ron, right? The one. His head would have been right on that desk.
He had 2 knives though.
Yes.
He had 2 knives, and he
had
was coming
two
at her like this.
And he had her coming like this.
Yep.
Just like that. They didn't know what to do. She just, the defensive thing, she knew what she did. She got smart. She got up, she's already stabbed her. Put that chair between you.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Yes, sir.
The thing is that, when this is coming this direction here, it's going to keep coming that direction.
That's right.
He might be stronger than you. But so if you try this move, you might stop this, but he might be stronger than you.
That's right.
That's my point. But one thing is, I can't stop it from going from here to here, but I can decide what area of here to here is going to touch.
Yes,
So
sir.
when it's coming, I can move it over and it's still going to go down.
Yes, sir.
Or I can't just rely on just me standing still and take it down. When he's coming down, I have to move with it.
Yes, sir.
Now, at this point, now we break the triangle up. We have 1, 2, 3 points. I'm in here. This might surprise him. I get it right at this point. I don't want to fight with his blade, so I want to do something to his bicep, right in here.
Sure.
And then drop his wrist right here on him. To kick it out, and then take it from him or use it to have him cut himself.
Yes, sir.
You want to stop this person quickly. You might even, like Grandmaster, like you were saying, he's coming down. I might even come right here and get past him.
Yes, sir.
Get past him right here. And at this point, take him down.
That's right.
Pull him right down and we'll climb right on him. Look where my knee is.
Right there.
This is the softest
That
part,
hurts.
and that hurts. I'm here.
Yes, sir.
I remember when I was in a seminar, me and my cousin, the dude was telling me if I got him down on the ground. Remember that, cuz? He said if he's on the ground, I'm on his leg, he can throw a kick. I said, okay, let's get past that. Let's lay on the ground. Just now, I'm talking to you. Illustration.
I want to be like
I said, lay on the ground. Now, and I'm not gonna do it. And I said, I'm gonna put my knee right here. I said, I will I will get off your knee when you kick me. When I put that pressure right here on his leg, tell him, cuz, he was doing everything. I said, you're moving every part of your arm, but you're not moving this one. All you gotta do is kick me.
He's supposed to kick you, right?
Yes, and I done got up. So when you put that pain on somebody, if I was gonna like, see, when I was training my cousin jiu-jitsu, we learned about pain compliance. When you we crank those joints, yeah, but here's my thing. I don't want to be in a position where I have to, yes, if I have to, I will. But if I don't know something's coming, I'm not gonna try to crank somebody's joint unless I absolutely have to at no other point. My best defense, you understand the first defense is the run?
Yes.
Well, my defense in running is my triangle stepping.
Yes, sir.
Because when it's coming, I do know when I come here, I give myself space, I can see him. I said, oh man, this guy's coming up. If I come here and come back on him, I'm gonna take him right. He's not even realize it's coming.
Yes,
If I step on his foot and push him, He didn't even know. He didn't know I just casually stepped on his foot.
Yes.
He doesn't know I casually stepped on his foot. He don't even realize it because the fight's going on. I didn't come here, block, I'm on his foot, and all of a sudden, he goes down, but his foot is still flat on the floor.
Twisting my socks up. You saw that?
That's what I did.
So we were in the city and Skeet saw went over with the.